Gone with the Wind by Margaret Mitchell is an epic novel set against the backdrop of the American Civil War and its aftermath, telling the story of Southern life through the eyes of a strong-willed and selfish protagonist, Scarlett O'Hara. The novel takes place primarily in Georgia, particularly on Scarlett's family plantation, Tara, and later in the war-torn city of Atlanta. It explores themes of survival, love, loss, and the destruction of the Old South as it transitions into a new world shaped by the war. The story begins in the antebellum South, where Scarlett O'Hara, a beautiful but vain young woman, is the daughter of a wealthy plantation owner, Gerald O'Hara. Scarlett is infatuated with Ashley Wilkes, the son of a neighboring family. She is heartbroken when she learns that Ashley is engaged to his cousin, Melanie Hamilton, a kind and gentle woman. In an impulsive move, Scarlett confesses her feelings to Ashley, but he gently rejects her, explaining that he is committed to Melanie. Furious and hurt, Scarlett marries Melanie's brother, Charles Hamilton, out of spite, though she does not love him. Soon after, the Civil War begins, and Charles dies of illness while serving in the Confederate Army. Scarlett, now a widow, goes to Atlanta to live with Melanie and her Aunt Pitty Pat. There, she meets Rhett Butler, a charismatic, wealthy, and cynical man with a reputation for being a blockade runner and opportunist. Rhett is fascinated by Scarlett's defiant spirit, and despite her outward disdain for him, a strong, complicated attraction forms between them. Scarlett, however, continues to pine for Ashley, even as he goes off to fight in the war, leaving Melanie behind. As the war intensifies, Scarlett's life becomes increasingly difficult. Atlanta falls to the Union Army, and Scarlett, who has taken on the role of caring for Melanie and her newborn son, must flee the burning city. She returns to Tara, only to find the plantation in ruins, her mother dead, and her father mentally unstable. Determined to survive and rebuild her family's fortune, Scarlett adopts a ruthless, practical approach to life. She works the land herself, even though it is seen as scandalous for a lady to do manual labor, and vows to never be hungry again. Over time, Scarlett's obsession with money and survival pushes her to make several questionable decisions. She marries her sister's beau, Frank Kennedy, in order to gain access to his money and business. With Frank's resources, Scarlett invests in a sawmill and begins accumulating wealth. Despite her success, Scarlett remains emotionally unfulfilled, as her heart still yearns for Ashley, who has returned from the war and resumed his life with Melanie. Meanwhile, Rhett Butler continues to play a significant role in Scarlett's life. He sees through her manipulations and selfishness but is still deeply in love with her. Scarlett, on the other hand, remains blind to her feelings for Rhett, believing she is still in love with Ashley. After Frank's death in a violent encounter with Union soldiers, Rhett proposes to Scarlett, offering her financial stability and an opportunity for happiness. Scarlett, recognizing the benefits of marrying Rhett, agrees. The marriage between Rhett and Scarlett is tumultuous. Rhett showers Scarlett with wealth and affection, but their union is marked by constant arguments and misunderstandings. Rhett desires Scarlett's love, but she continues to emotionally distance herself from him, fixated on the unattainable Ashley. The couple has a daughter, Bonnie Blue Butler, whom Rhett adores, but even the joy of parenthood cannot bridge the gap between them. Rhett's frustration grows, and he begins to withdraw emotionally from Scarlett. Tragedy strikes repeatedly as Scarlett suffers a miscarriage during a heated argument with Rhett, and later, their beloved daughter Bonnie dies in a horseback riding accident. These losses take a heavy toll on Rhett and Scarlett's already strained relationship. Melanie, who has been Scarlett's moral compass and confidant throughout the story, also falls gravely ill and dies, further intensifying Scarlett's emotional turmoil. It is only in the aftermath of Melanie's death that Scarlett comes to a profound realization. She never truly loved Ashley, and it was only her pride and stubbornness that kept her fixated on him. She finally acknowledges that the man she truly loves is Rhett. However, when Scarlett goes to confess her feelings to Rhett, he is utterly disillusioned and devastated by everything they have lost. In one of the most famous lines in literary history, Rhett responds to Scarlett's pleas by saying frankly, "My dear, I don't give a damn." He leaves Scarlett, planning to start a new life elsewhere. The novel ends with Scarlett standing alone at Tara, her family's plantation. Though devastated by Rhett's departure, Scarlett resolves to win him back, drawing strength from her deep connection to the land and her unwavering determination. The final lines of the novel suggest that Scarlett, despite all her flaws, is a survivor who will continue to fight for what she wants. Gone with the Wind is a sweeping historical novel that captures the transformation of the American South during and after the Civil War. Through Scarlett O'Hara's complex character arc, the novel explores themes of love, loyalty, identity, and survival. Scarlett's journey is one of personal growth, as she learns hard lessons about life, love, and the resilience of the human spirit. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe for other interesting book summaries to spice up your reading list.